This is a Bitcoin technical analysis and trade idea for the 29th of May 2023. Bitcoin is now, BTC USD is now at 27,900 approximately. And we've got this upward channel. It's not completely perfect. There's some shootouts, but it's still intact. And I've also put a volume profile over here on this trading range since May 10th to date. This upper blue line here at 24,800 almost is the value area high, and price is above it, so that is bullish. And those that will also note these nodes over here will see that we are currently at this high value node of this upper area as well. Now, for those that are seeking to join, because it does look like BTC USD is pushing upwards, and it also depends on what the Nasdaq futures and the S&P 500 futures will do. We know that BTC tends to be in correlation with those assets, and those are doing fine until any further notice. So the bullish gate seems to be open. Question is, where do you enter? So one option is to go on the 20 EMA. We are now on the daily time frame, and the 20 EMA is at 27,296. So it is possible to join there. And let's put our long position drawing tool over here, and then your stop should be below the value area high mentioned. So here it is at I put my stop 10% under, and you can go to the top of the channel, which is almost at 35. Okay, this is if you're trading at a very low leverage, because otherwise you cannot be most likely risking 10% on a high leverage. Or you can be, so basically you need to adapt your size, adjust your size accordingly. Another option is to put that stop if the price crosses down that channel, okay, then then we would stop, and then your risk is approximately 4%, and you're going to for a 7.19 to 1 reward versus risk, okay, aiming for that big 35,000 number. And you could also take partial profit at, for example, near this high over here, and that would be around 30,000, and you're still over at 2.521. Another option is to go on a lower time frame, and then you're risking to be shaken out, but you say, okay, I'm gonna see this green line, which is a trend line. I'm gonna go under that. My stop is gonna be much closer, and then if I go back to the to the daily time frame, the higher time frame that I was on. Now I'm risking 2.19%, and if I'm exiting around 30,000, it's almost a 5-to-1. So I'm aiming for about a 10.7% on the upside and risking 2.19% on the downside. This is again an orientation. You could be taking a partial profit there, for example, 50%, and still going on with the other half for the 35,000 number as a target. It's a very high target. It might take you a few weeks, and then you're aiming for a 13-to-1 reward versus risk, which is quite huge. Okay, these were some options for the orientation. In summary, Bitcoin is looking still bullish as long as we are not losing this channel. And if Bitcoin crosses down and finishes a daily candle, definitely 2 consecutive daily candles below the 24,750-ish, which is the value area high of this volume profile of this range, then the premise becomes bearish, and we might still visit also the point of control, which is this red line, at about 16,750 USD. Thank you. Do return to Forex Live for additional comments and perspectives, and check out also the comment section for possible updates. Thank you. Have a good week.